Christopher says that he knows a way inside the city. We have no...
This is the place, but as you can see, it's not exactly easy to reach.
Don't worry. Matthias is a great jumper. He'll carry us up.
Yes, very funny. What are you really planning?
Just plant the seed in the soil in the past.
Consider it done. Cris Tales? Now, allow me. All set. It should have changed in the...
Should we climb the vines? Let's go up.
What brazen foolishness. Imagine returning here thinking we wouldn't know you sabotaged our crystal processing. It's not enough that people within our own city tried to destroy the source of our prosperity. Now they're recruiting outsiders to help them. Treason after treason!
No! We found a horrifying machine that was massacring animals and people alike!
And what evidence of that do you have?
Mom, she's telling the truth. That thing was a monster.
Enzo, why don't you tell everyone how you've been stalking the forest with dangerous new animals to try and increase production? Or how the machine that's slaughtering the forest creatures was programmed to kill anyone who got in its way?
I think we've heard enough. Guards, take these outsiders into custody. Maybe they'll recant their stories after a stay in the dungeon.
I'm warning you.
I don't want to cause any collateral damage by getting into it with the guards here.
Me neither. People around us could get hurt. Let's go out the way we came in.
Guards, follow them!
Help me.
Hey everyone, someone needs help!
Are you sure? Who could that?
I'm not sure, but we need to go help them. Quick! Someone needs me. And this time I'll be there for them.
Ugh, who put this here?
We should look for a way to open this.
There must be a mechanism nearby.
Well, that takes care of that.
You're pretty strong for a stomach on legs.
You're not bad for a big mouth and a fancy jacket.
We will have time to banter later.
Where have we seen this before?
Seems like a piece of that machine. Why would something like this be here of all places?
No time to ponder, young mages. We need to keep moving.
A piece of the machine we fought on Mount... I get a strange feeling from this orb. It reminds me of something. Or... Oh, I know. This is the same feeling I got from Paulina. Maybe there's some connection. We should ask her about it. What an odd workbench.
This door won't budge.
Seems to be locked from this side.
Damn. No sense trying to open it, it's shut tight.
Seems...
Damn.
You go around pulling levers without asking first?
Well, we did it before and it worked. Besides, I just cleared the path for us to continue. That's not...
Everyone, on guard!
was a trap. It led us right into it. Stupid.
How could anyone have suspected something so vile?
Cris is right. That was almost too horrible to imagine.
I just can't believe... I'm so sorry.
Look at you. The people of St. Clarity need you right now. And you're crying. But Maestro, he's only trying... Don't you know anything? You talk a big game, but you've got a lot to learn about motivating your allies during a crisis.
Fine. I accept that. I'm supposed to be a warrior, and I need to act like one.
I'm glad you're coming to terms with it, but we might have a bigger problem here.
The water is rising at an alarming rate.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Think harder. This lever lowered the water level. What do we do?
Hang on, everybody. We're almost there.
Audrey?
Armando, give me a hand.
Hurry up!
Audrey? What are you doing here?
Christopher, I have a confession to make. I was the one who built the robot that you disabled.
That machine was awful! Why would you build something like that?
It wasn't the way I planned it. Enzo came to me, offering me the kind of opportunity that a creator like me only dreams of.
I hope you don't expect us to feel sorry for you. That thing killed some of our fellow workers.
No, of course not. Like all of my creations, it was built so that it couldn't possibly harm human beings. But then Enzo made me show him how it worked. And then after I installed it, they never let me near it again.
So Enzo changed its programming?
Yes. From the beginning, he insisted that it needed controls that someone like him could use.
What happened after we left?
Everyone is gathering at the cathedral. You'll find Enzo there.
Well, now we've got a witness.
Maybe when the people hear this, we'll finally be able to take action.
We'll see you guys at the cathedral. Let's head there right away.
Miss Audrey,
Great! This will speed up my work by weeks. Now all I need is a few...
years?
Well, what did you expect? Come back in a few years.
What are we going to do next?
I might be able to help, Cris. Let me... I will be taking this.
Now, how did you... Never mind. I'm sure the answer is time, Mage. And as a thank you, since I'm not going to be needing any of this... We'll be at the cathedral.
Welcome, my dears.
Not exactly, Miss Paulina, but we did find something
Oh Oh my, you found my lost eye! Those hideous sisters had stolen it.
Why would they do that?
Oh, maybe because I saw this. Why don't you go outside and take a peek?
Is that Peter?
You're late.
You're not the one calling the shots.
Whatever you say. I checked the last shipment. Enzo's skimming almost all of it for himself.
Of Her Grace's portion.
Of everything. Almost everything is going into his personal accounts. He's hiding most of the sales, even from his own people.
Understood. We'll deliver your message to Her Grace. Wait until later today, and then use the device we gave you.
Stand in the middle of your room, and make sure it's wound all the way up. After you activate it, it takes an hour or so for the spell to take effect.
Where am I headed after my extraction?
We'll let you know when the time comes. Now go.
The idiot thinks he's being extracted. Oh well, it wasn't anything special. The effects from the device will expire after a few days. Convenient how it deletes it.
Yes. Remember to thank the Empress for giving us access to these.
He was a spy, and the Empress disposed of him after she got what she needed. Now we know a little more of the story.
Hello, Cris.
Miss Amelia,
We decided to get further away from the sewers.
and they let you up here?
Sophia petitioned Enzo on our behalf, and he allowed us to come.
Matthias, Mario seems to be missing in the future.
Perhaps we should investigate a...
Mom, you need to get up and eat something. Mario wouldn't want you to treat yourself. I should have known he was sick. It would have made him throw up all that sewer water on the first.
Crispell, Mario appears to have swallowed some...
We need to get something to cleanse him right away. Here, Mario. Take this.
My goodness. I'm gonna grow up and be a plumber so I can clean up those sewers. Then no other. Plus, I'll fix them. Ay, mijo, you are so hot.
Sounds like you've got your work cut out. With an attitude like that, you might even be...
Thanks for all that.
People of St. Clarity, as I'm sure many of you have heard, we suspect these terrorists were involved in the mountain workers' deaths. Fear not. We have learned their whereabouts, and they will be dealt with.
And who's going to protect these people from you?
You. Who let you in?
Enzo is the one behind the missing workers. His machine killed them because he programmed it to do so.
That's a wild fantasy.
Enzo, is what they said true? Did you sacrifice those men?
It's true. I'm sorry to say I enabled it.
Maybe we have gone astray.
Sophia, don't.
If you want to serve St. Clarity, you have to serve everyone.
Oh, let us ask everyone then. Should these saboteurs face... How should we make them pay for ruining our livelihood? Well... This is preposterous! Ugh, I'll deal with this myself. You would really tear down everything we're building here? For what?
We don't want a world where you turn our tools against the people they're supposed to help.
Lunacy! You've completely detached yourself from reality! With an uncertain future, based on an unknowable past, the present is all we have.
It's over, Enzo.
Ooh, what have we here? I hope you're not all here on my account. Really, it's simply too much.
Your Grace, what are you...
Enzo. Dear, sweet, stupid Enzo. I always knew you'd fail, but I didn't imagine you'd do it so spectacularly. Do remember what I said. Share the profits. It was that simple. You had your chance, but you just couldn't do it. You got emotional and greedy, my little fool.
But, Your Grace, I was going... On my honor, I swear it. You must believe me. I was going to...
No, you weren't. Let's not make this more difficult than it is. It's time. Say goodbye to your wealth, to your one-sided love. Well, to everything, really.
You're her!
The Time Empress.
In the flesh. And you look so familiar.
How could you? You're a monster!
Tisk tisk. Name-calling from such a beautiful little girl. Shame. But I sense powerful magic in you. Who might you be, little one? Who might you be?
Crisbel, stay away from her!
I am Crisbel of Nareen, and I will not let you hurt anyone else!
Let me? Let me? You are a gem. Such audacity. I think I like you already. And from Nareen, you say? Well, my curiosity is piqued. I can't wait to find out more. But later, I'm afraid. This war keeps me so busy. It's like my work is never done.
It's over. Thank the lady.
Oh, Enzo. How could you? And what do we do now? Now that Enzo's gone, who will lead us?
An interesting question.
Crisbel, you're a time mage. You see things others cannot. Will you use your powers to guide us?
Fascinating. Who will you choose, Crisbel?
Me? Choose? But I...
Shh. You can do this.
All right. No one person should lead St. Clarity. A council should be formed to ensure
Are you saying we should work together? Share the responsibility?
That's not a bad idea.
It will take time to build a system that works for everyone. Work together, and there will be prosperity and
Very well. I see no reason to wait any longer. We will need our best people to guide.
I can't do this alone. We need more wisdom than mine on the council. I nominate...
Now that is something I can vouch for. I'll make sure to build robots that help the people in St. Clarity.
Seems like they are off to a wonderful start.
Thank you, Crisbel. St. Clarity will not soon forget what you've done here.
Mom? Dad? I've gotta go. Please take care of St. Clarity.
Christopher, isn't there another way? Why can't you just...
He's a man capable of making his own decisions. But even a grown man has to be careful so he doesn't...
I'm coming back. There's just... well...
At least take these things with you.
You've grown quite a lot, Christopher.
Thanks, Dad.
Before you go, I'm sure our town owes you a great...
Thanks for your kind word. Now that you've seen what she's capable of. I hope I'm strong enough. You will be. Especially if I continue to help develop your... Which brings us to an important...
New plan, then. You find that crazy wit?
An excellent rallying cry.
While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I think you're forgetting what we need to keep strengthening Crispel's power. I'm fairly certain the closest cathedral should be up north, in Neva Talira, across the... Do either of you know where we might be able to employ a ship to get us to our new...
The St. Clarity fleet will all be out fishing this time of year. And they're not really... But you never know when a ship might be bringing in its...
Now then, shall we...
Oh my goodness gracious, I've got visitors again. This is shaping up to be a busy century for me.
Miss Paulina, can you see if there are any ships that are coming into port?
I do have a good view from up here, but I don't see anyone coming in just now.
We need a way to get to Neva Talira. Is there anything you could do to help us, Paulina?
Oh my, what a journey. I have had so little excitement lately. Maybe this is...
Get away? From what? How?
Sweetie, I don't think you understand me in the slightest. I may not have moved in a while, but I'm free to go wherever I please. I'll take you to Talira, and in style, no less.
How fortunate! When do we set out?
Just approach the altar when you're ready to leave, my little dumpling. Are you ready to depart, dearest?
We are prepared.
Hold on tight, dearies. This is going to be a bit bumpy at first.
Whoa! What just happened?
Seems like our friend Paulina is... walking across the sea. Is that possible?
Don't you worry, my tiny friends. We'll be there in no time. Just relax for a while.
Maybe we can use this opportunity to check in on everyone.
What is it, Crisbel?
Do you think we made the right decision?
I think the council was a good idea. As long as they don't get too personal, they should balance each other out pretty well. What is it, Crisbel?
How long did you know Enzo?
A long time ago. I was part of a group of young soldiers he was training. I wanted to follow in Aiden's footsteps. I'm pretty sure he didn't remember me from that time. Dad didn't like him, but everyone said he was a really good soldier. I guess I always thought he was kind of a jerk, but that doesn't mean he deserved whatever.
I'm sorry.
What is it, Crisbel?
Do you know anything about Neva Talira?
I heard elemental magic was originally developed there. There must be a lot of crazy powerful mages in the area.
Yes? Do you think we made Even with your powers, you can't expect... If you ever feel that you've made a mistake, if anything, time mages have a greater responsibility to learn from the Yes? Have you been to Neva Talira? You could say that. What do you mean? I lived there a long time ago. But I've only heard rumors of what's happened there since then.
You lived there?
I studied natural magic and was a teacher at the university. I had many students. I wonder if any of them are still around.
Miss
Looks like it will take a while to reach the shore.
Actually, have you been to Nevatulira?
Oh no, I have never been there. I imagine Tulira is not the best place for someone.
Oh?
I am an amphibian, you see. I hear that the city is exceeding. Plus, I hear it's full of birds.
That makes sense.
I trust my companions will keep me from any harm. Looks like it will take a...
Actually, do you think we may...
Like I said before, Cris Bell, even a time... I trust your decision was the best. Looks like it will take a while.
Yes.
What do you mean we all end up the same way? You thought you had a better plan, but look where it got you.
Mother! What did you just say?
I've been having these strange dreams. I think it's a memory of my mother from long ago. Visited for the longest time. I couldn't make out her face. And she looked just like the Empress.
Stop right there, Cris Bell. That's ridiculous.
How can you even suggest such a thing?
I mean, I never knew my parents. All my memories come from the orphanage in Arim.
It's just a stupid dream. Don't worry about it. Besides, it doesn't matter where you came from. It's what you do with your life that matters.
Christopher.
That was surprisingly deep. For you.
I know things. I can be wise. You know, sometimes. Totally wise and stuff.
And he's done. That said, he does have a point, Cris Bell. Regardless of your past, your focus must be on the present. Continuing to grow, to improve, and we will find the truth about your mother. I promise.
Listen to the tiny, unfortunately dressed kid. He's right.
I guess all of you are right. Thank you.
There's still a while until we reach the shore.
By the lady, what's happening?
We're here, darlings. Oh, smell that brisk air.
Is this Tulira?
Not quite, Sugar Plum. You'll need to travel north a ways to reach the city. I'm not quite the right size for that kind of thing, but do bring me back something trendy from the clothing stores.
I don't think they'll have anything your size. But thanks for the help, Miss Paulina.
Before heading for the cathedral, let's take a small detour. My house is on the outskirts of the city.
I can't wait to see what that shrimp's house looks like.
Christopher! Of course we can, Maestro. Lead the way.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just a little...
It would be great if we could travel by water.
These strange ruins seem similar.
What was that?
It seemed like a person.
A shadowy figure.
A thief, no doubt. Look at this mess. Whoever it was ransacked the whole house. Let's hope they didn't take the items we came here for.
What are we looking for anyways?
Keychains. They're accessories that can help power up our weapons. I used to keep some of them in the dresser on the east side of the house. Looks like they're gone.
Well, that doesn't have to stop us, right, Maestro?
Quite right. It looks like you're starting to grow used to your powers.
What are you two talking about?
If they're not here now...
We'll just have to bring them back from the past.
Ah, here we go. These must be the keychains. Now to...
Success! These will improve our combat capabilities considerably.
So, what the heck do we do with these?
Attach them to your weapon, and they will confer special properties to your attacks. Give it a shot, Cris Bell. All you have to do is open the menu, select Equipment. While you're doing that, I'm going to look around for a bit and see if the intruder took anything else. Hopefully the key is safe.
Well, I suppose...
Definitely help if we need...
I'm glad we were able to find these, but still. Whoever that...
What now?
I am not sure how long it will be before Wilhelm returns. Maybe... Perhaps Cris Bell would be interested in this device.
What is this strange machine?
I think it is some sort of projector.
Think this button does something?
Wait, Christopher, you shouldn't just push...
Hey, those are soldiers from St. Clarity. I recognize that uniform anywhere. Wait, is that Aiden? What's going on here?
Why would Wilhelm have a machine that shows images of your brother?
It does indeed seem...
Hey now! It's not very nice to mess with people's things without asking.
Just what is going on here, Wilhelm?
What you're seeing is a memory projection. The blue crystals they mine here in Talira, called sapphires, can be used to capture and record memories.
Why would you have memories of my brother Aiden?
Well, when the Empress first started her assault on Crystallis, he and I were part of the same militia unit.
And you decided not to tell us anything?
Maestro, maybe you should tell us a little more about this war.
I suppose I should. Ever since the beginning, the Empress has had only one goal: To conquer Crystalis.
Mother Superior mentioned something about going there too.
Crystalis is the shining city that lies at the center of the world. It's where I trained in magic, and where most time mages come from. During the Empress's first attempt to subjugate the city years ago, soldiers from all over the globe united to try and stop her. We could not defeat her, but we managed to drive her back. After the decisive battle, she retreated for a while to lick her wounds. Our efforts had managed to buy a few years of peace, but at great cost. There were many sacrifices made that day, Christopher. Unfortunately, your brother Aiden was one of them.
And now she's trying again?
It would seem so. She's raising another army, and war ravages the land once more. We must stop her. And to that end, Crisbel, we need to continue growing your powers. I think we're done here. Let's head straight to the cathedral.
Maestro, this is beautiful. But do people really go to services up here? It's so cold.
Yeah, no details, but parts of me are frozen to other parts of me right now.
There used to be warming devices here. I don't know what happened to those.
Not to mention, this seems like a strange place for a cathedral.
Perhaps to some, but to us it is a holy place. The artisans of Talira spent generations carving the figures you see into the walls.
This is all carved from salt?
Indeed, extracted from this very mine.
An impressive use of the natural resources, if I say so myself.
The cathedral is straight ahead. Let's stop gawking and continue on.
Crisbel, what you...
I want to record...